Mhm.
So we are back. Um, yes, for part two of D&D session number one. Okay, so Ezekiel is now standing and looking down at all of you, and you can all hear what he's saying now. Like he's speaking to all of you directly, and so his voice is echoing all around the chambers of this cathedral. A war is brewing. I need you, and I need all of you to help me. I am no longer able to leave this cathedral, and thus I need you three to do my bidding.
What war? Why us?
I have looked into your pasts, I have looked into your presents, and I have looked into your futures. I have chosen you. Once you complete your task, I might reveal more. But for now, as Dalton can tell you, the last time I came down, I brought peace to this world. You can trust me, my children. I need your help to bring peace to it once more.
What do you need of us?
It's not so much what I need of you, it is what King Pendle needs from you. And Josh, you do know who Pendle is.
Yeah, I
The,
do. I do. He was the guy who let them in originally.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, everyone knows who Pendle is. Of course they do. You know he's the king, though, of the human faction. Everyone else just knows him. Like, yeah. And so Pendle enters the chamber rooms, and he notices that Ezekiel is standing, and he freaks out. Like, everything he had in his hands, all his books and his scrolls, drop instantly to the ground. And he stares at Ezekiel and he goes, "Oh my. I heard of stories of when you came down, but I never thought I would see you standing, sir." And with that, Ezekiel sits back down in his throne, and his body becomes limp again as a light. You know how, like, the light shined in at first?
Mm-hmm.
Now reverse that action. The light went and, like, shined out, I guess.
That was the stupidest sound for
But it
light
made sense,
shining.
right? Yeah, it did. Okay. So now, all of your attentions are directed towards Pendle. I am King Pendle, and I need your help. My son has gone missing.
Where has he gone?
If I knew such things, he would not be missing, would he?
I meant, was he headed somewhere?
No. We were getting ready to celebrate his 13th birthday party, and he was taken in the middle of the night. We have suspicions that it may be the doing of King Gorka and his people, as King Theobel told us that he saw Gorka and his men do some shady acts recently.
Baron looks towards Dalton. Gorka?
Ooh, Gorka?
Who's?
Oh, you want to know Gorka?
Oh, Gorka!
So he suspects the orcs, huh?
Yes. I'm glad you remembered.
I mean,
He just looks at the map.
No, I did look at the map because I knew where Gorka was.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, he suspects that the orc had
There
leader.
have been Pendle like interrupts you. There have been creatures sighted. They tend to wear drapes and are heavily covered, but every now and then people say that they have seen little red tails sticking out at the end, and they've been running rampant across town, especially in Gorka's sector. Of course, I would have my guardsmen, and he looks at you, Dalton. Of course, I'd have my guardsmen, check it out, but as you know, our people aren't supposed to spy on the other factions.
That does make it a bit more complicated.
Yes. And I asked your father, Dalton, if he can help me with this matter, and it seems like he cannot. Thus, I asked Ezekiel to gather 3 warriors, or 3 members, to come together and help me with this problem. I know it sounds mundane, but I really want my son back. Can you guys
Sir.
give me a perception check real quick?
Six.
That's a 3.
Devin?
18.
18. Okay, Devin, you know for a fact that this man doesn't know the magnitude of this. Like, he just thinks his kid's missing. He does not have any idea what Ezekiel was talking about, how, like, this whole thing was a problem. Yada, yada, yada. To him, it's just his kid's gone.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. Christian, back to you, what you're saying?
Sir, if Ezekiel can see our past, future, and present, how can he not see your son?
Ezekiel won't talk to me directly. He doesn't talk to the council members directly. With him, it's kind of, toss it into the air and see if he bites. In fact, I don't think he's here right now. As you can see, his body is limp.
Darren kind of looks over towards the body of a limp man. He does seem rather dead, doesn't he?
I suggest you not try and touch him. The last time someone did, we had to hire Klein here as a replacement. And Klein kind of just looks at you guys and and then looks away.
I have no intention of touching a man who can heat up leather from across the town and speak to me through it.
So, will you help me or not?
Of course.
I can offer you each 5 gold, but as far as expenses, I need to run a town. I'm not a charity.
If Ezekiel is willing.
I don't see any other choice.
Okay.
Nope.
Like Theobel said, I suggest you start by watching the Orcish faction, especially towards evening when the sun starts to set. Look for members that are quite small in stature and the significant red tail. That is all I know.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait until tonight anyway.
Okay. Thank you.
Darren turns towards Dalton. So, what's the move?
Well, I must meet with some of my friends, so I can figure out what is best.
I'll just be ready whenever. Could I borrow a few gold for an inn?
Pendle looks at you and quickly puts his hand in his pocket looking for spare change, and he hands you 5 gold.
Thank you.
can take your
Thank you.
payment now, but when it comes to later, depending on the condition my son is found, you may or may not get more. And with that, you can see him leave, and his head is just hung. He looks completely defeated and sad that his boy was lost. So after Pendle leaves, Ezekiel shakes to life again. And he looks down on all of you. My children, you can come here once again at evening. You will finally be able to open the doors with your own hands. With that, you feel warmth rushing through your body, and it quickly vanishes, just like Ezekiel does.
Oh, is he limp again?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Erectile dysfunction.
Same.
great.
I've been thinking about this whole time. Every time you're like, he limp. Does that happen? Or
Okay, I'd like to leave the building then.
Okay, Josh, you press your hand against the door and you can pull it open with ease now.
Ah. But before I leave, could I do just one divine sense?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just looking around because I want to see if any. Because it seems like this might be under the effects of the Hollow spell, and I'm just interested.
Will Divine Sense allow you to pinpoint direct spells?
Well, it's not direct spells; it's the Hallow spell itself, or the presence of fiend, celestial, or undead within 60 feet.
You can feel a very holy power. And typically the way the Hollow spell, right, the holy area that Hollow would give you is only 60 feet. In this scenario, you can feel that it engulfs the entire cathedral.
Okay.
And it definitely, although Ezekiel's body is in the back, you can feel that this feeling of holiness isn't actually emanating from where his limp body lays, but it's emanating from the direct center of the cathedral.
I see.
Okay.
That is all.
Sweet. So, you two, Daraj and Theron, what it do?
I'm gonna look to Daraj and offer my hand. My name is Theron.
Thought you wanted to hold hands or something. Oh god.
Not again, Devin. Fuck off.
Calm down.
And I am Daraj. Nice to meet you. I guess we're gonna be doing this together, huh?
Sorry. Yes, it seems so. Did the other man say where he was going?
I didn't really catch any window. No.
So are we to just meet here then? Or should we begin our search now?
What time is it?
It's noon.
Okay. Well, where do you suggest we start looking?
The Orc District. But first we must get there.
Alright.
And so, with that, Theron turns around to leave the cathedral.
I'll follow suit.
Okay. As you guys leave the cathedral, you return back to the center, where everything is busy and things are bustling and moving. And you notice that beforehand, at the end of each street corner, there is only two guards. Now stands two guards, but in between that, in the middle where the stalls are, there seems to be one or two more guards, which weren't there before.
What is their race?
Um, one guard is a human, the other one is an orc. From where you could see.
Okay. I would look for the road that the orcs are guarding.
Okay. Yeah, you can find that fairly easily, and in fact, in front of the road, it states like you are now entering Orcish district. If that is where you wish to go.
That's where we're going.
Okay.
I mean,
Are you going as well, Devin?
yeah, I'm just following suit.
Okay, dope. Josh, what are you doing?
Talking to his friends.
I need to find Grook.
Ah, Gruk, that's your orc buddy, right?
Yes.
Okay, you go find Gruk, and he's at the shop he works at.
Also, would Cade be on the way, or would he be out of the way?
Cade?
Yeah, Cade.
What do you mean by on the way or out of the way?
Like, how easily would it be to like pick up Cade and go to
Oh,
Grook's?
super easily, dude. You know exactly where Cade is.
Sick. All right, I'm gonna do that.
Like he's kind of just chilling where he's always chilling.
Sick.
Okay, dope. So you pick up Cade and you're headed towards Gruk.
Yeah, I need him to come with me.
Ah. Okay, dope. You reach Gruk and you have Cade along your aid.
All right. So here's the situation that we are currently faced with. Apparently, someone has gone missing, and I and a couple other people have been tasked with finding him.
Who's gone missing?
Would I know the name of Pendle's
son?
kid?
Oh yeah, of course, dude. You've lived in
Then
this town.
I would refer to it as Pendle's son
Prince
/
Stefan.
his actual name. Huh?
Prince Stefan.
Prince
Stephen.
Stefan.
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 I'm talking as Gruk right now. Just
Yeah, definitely.
Stefan. Where's he gone?
See, if it were that easy, I don't think I'd be here.
Dang flashbacks.
Apparently, there have been either rumors or sightings of strange individuals within. I would assume Grook is in the Orcish sector.
Yeah.
Then I would say within this sector. And so I thought that I would ask you, since you are of this sector, if you know anything about small creatures that have red tails that happen to be patrolling around, possibly at night.
No. I don't recall such a thing. If I do see anything like that, I guess I can keep you updated, but nothing out of the ordinary.
That is all I was hoping for. I was going to actually have Cade as well act as somewhat of a messenger in this regard, because I believe that me and my other, I don't know if I'd consider them companions or not yet, but the other people who are tasked with a similar job are probably going to be looking around here through the night, and so having someone who can possibly get word back to either you, or maybe get word from you to me, or even get word to my father.
If I do find as Cade now, if I do find anything, I'll definitely let you know. Gruk and I will keep our eyes peeled.
All right. Other than that, I think I need to be just on the lookout. I will be within this sector primarily,
Okay, dope. So, time to play my favorite game. Let's see. It's still about noon. Evening is in 6 hours. So, we'll do this one at a time. Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh, I hate perception.
21.
What'd you say?
21.
Okay. Christian?
12.
Okay, Josh.
19.
Okay. Devin, you notice some bodies that are fairly cloaked, but very far and few in between, right? Like there's only like one in every couple thousand you see pass you. And there is no distinct red tail that you can make out because of just how busy it is. So that's 1 hour. Okay. So are you guys gonna spend all this time just keeping an eye out for these people?
Yeah, probably walking around through the orc district.
Okay. Josh?
I think that I would either be looking around or possibly, if there was a tavern in this area,
Mhm.
possibly being in there.
Yeah, there is a tavern for sure.
Okay. I think I'll be looking around generally for probably a couple hours and then possibly move into the tavern as it's starting to get closer to nighttime.
Okay, dope.
Just kind of waiting around.
Go ahead and give me another perception check, everybody.
21.
7.
16.
Okay, Christian, you too are now seeing very small people running around the crowd. But like I said for Devin, it's only one in every couple thousand. Josh,
Okay.
Yes.
you catch glimpses of small people. You don't like actually lock eyes onto them, but like you have a strange feeling that they're all around. Okay, just let me know when you want to go to the tavern.
How far away would they be when I catch glimpses of them?
Glimpses of them, they're like down the road, like a good 20,
Okay.
30, 50 feet.
Within 60?
In 60. Yeah, sure. I'd say one of them. One of them for sure has been within 60.
If they're within like if one of them is within 60, I would like to use another divine sense.
Yes, go ahead. What does Divine Sense see again?
Celestials,
Fiends.
fiends, or undead. That is not behind total cover.
Okay, hold up. Give me a second. Where would it tell me if this creature is a fiend or not?
It would be
Under the name, right?
I think so. Yeah, it would be it would be a type. It would be its type. So like, orcs are humanoids or
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah, so this,
stuff like that.
You don't sense anything out of the ordinary. They are
All
not,
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Good to know.
Okay. You guys still on the lookout?
I think this is probably around where I would get to taverning.
Okay, Josh, you
Just-
go to a tavern.
Yeah, looking out from a tavern or, looking at patrons within the tavern, not necessarily.
Okay, sweet. Everybody go ahead, give me another perception check.
14.
Okay.
12.
7.
Okay. You guys don't see anything. And now things are starting to quiet down. It is getting late into the day. It is now 3 p.m. And people are kind of done shopping now. They're just going out for dinner and food and such like that. So the crowds are starting to die down again. Probably give you guys one more perception check until it hits around 5 o'clock. Okay.
15.
17.
10.
You guys all start to see glimpses of these small men running around. In fact, Christian and Devin, you catch streaks of red. Not necessarily a red tail, but you do see red on these small people, like their skin, like flashes of their arms and such, where the robe is rolled up a little bit.
Are they going very quickly?
Oh yeah, they're darting in and out of.
Would I be able to follow one?
Yeah, that's what I
Uh,
want to know too.
no, since you've only caught little glimpses of them.
Okay.
Can I tell in a general direction where they're going?
No, you basically you see them and then you blink and they're gone.
All right.
Okay. So Josh, are you still in the tavern? Just watching too?
Once like it turns like from daylight to starting to get into like the darker hours, that's when I would probably come out of the tavern again.
Okay. So it has hit 5 p.m. The sun is notably low, but it has not yet to begin to set. Just a friendly reminder, DM, to players that y'all are supposed to meet up with Ezekiel at 6.
What time is it now?
5.
I see.
How long would it take for me to get to Ezekiel from where I am now?
How far into the orc area are you?
Probably to like a marketplace.
So about halfway. Probably 30-minute walk. If the roads are clear.
I'd probably take watch for another 15 minutes and then get going back.
Okay. What about you two?
I'm sticking with him, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop by Grock's place again. Just check in.
Okay, sweet. So, you reach Gruck's place, and Cade is nowhere to be found, but Gruck is sitting there. Ooh. What were the what did you want me to look for again? Little red people, right?
Little red and with tails, probably around the size of a halfling, or
I've seen a few. In fact, I sent Cade to your house to talk to you about it.
I see.
It seems like they're going into the center of the town and then running to the outskirts of the orc village. Or the orc and division.
Do you know what's near the outskirts? Like any notable buildings or anything?
Small hunting huts. That's where I used to get geared up before I went out on the hunts with you.
I see.
Other than that, I don't think anything's notable out there.
All right. Well, if Cade comes back, tell him not to worry. Now that you've told me, I'm going to be going back to the cathedral.
Aye. Okay.
Hopefully, he doesn't lose his way.
Okay, Christian and Devin, give me one more final perception check.
17.
19.
Holy shit, I rolled high. You guys now see that it's not one or two of these red streaks. It's closer to 3 to 4. And they're not very noticeable now because there still is a slight crowd, but you can see them move, and they move relatively quickly, and they try to stay within the shadows as much as possible. Something peculiar about their movement is that even if there is sunlight, or even if they're like, if they need to move and it's just direct sunlight, they will sit there and wait until a shadow passes over, and then they will rush through.
Would I be able to stop one while they're like waiting for a shadow?
Um, you can try, but the only times, since you are in like the densest part of town, they don't wait for shadows often where you are. So you can try, um, but they are like a couple 100 feet down the road, where there are no shadows and such. So depending on how fast you are, I guess.
Um. All right, so chances are that's not gonna happen then.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to meet back at the cathedral.
Yeah, I'd probably go back to the cathedral.
Okay. You guys all make your way back to the cathedral and meet up there. This time, Josh, you notice that the door opens up very easily. You kind of just like place your head on it, and same goes for all of you. It's almost
Okay.
as if you've been blessed with divine intellect.
Stop.
Okay, so you guys meet up, and that's it.
What's this thing?
Okay, so it reaches 6 o'clock, and Ezekiel's body is still limp.
I thought he said he'd meet us here.
Well, that's not good.
Did you find anything?
Yeah. Actually, um, it appears they're making rounds from the center of the town to the outskirts of the Orcish district. So it's going like outward from the center more so than between the streets.
They also seem to be avoiding the light and only stepping in shadows.
That's a bit unusual.
I agree. Drow, perhaps?
And with this, Ezekiel's body starts to shake again. And this time, the light that comes through the window is noticeably smaller, or it's not as bright. And he moves on his throne, and he looks down at you all, and he goes, "Welcome to my throne. Have you found anything interesting?"
Well, they only seem to walk in shadows. Any form of light they seem to avoid, and they specifically wait for the shadows to come around.
Interesting. Well, if you know where they're headed, I suggest you be on your way. I cannot stay here for much longer. I must return. And with that, he leaves.
Oh,
So soon? Well, I guess we're on our own then.
I guess so.
When is
Well-
it said that Ezekiel crashed into the center of the town? Was it daytime or nighttime?
Well, it was 300 years ago. And I believe that
It would
Matt, if you
it would be in the middle of the day because that's when they started the war.
Yeah,
At the
middle of the day.
highest arc of the sun.
at high noon, he was so bright they thought he was the sun crashing down.
When light shone over all of it. We should head towards the Orc District and see what happens when the light isn't shining there.
We should try to move along a path straight from the center to the outskirts, though, because that seems to be the path they're following. That might cue us in as to what they are doing.
That sounds good.
Everyone okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Well,
Y'all start headed down that way then. The sun has set now, and you start headed down the Orc District, reaching the outskirts of town. The two
On the
orc-
way, could we be looking for these smaller figures?
Oh yeah, for sure. Go ahead and roll me some perception checks again.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
I rolled a natural 1.
16.
Devin,
I'm
At
supposed
least
to be
you
like
can
a
see.
hunter, so
bless
Yeah,
your
where's your
soul,
wisdom?
Devin.
Hello?
I'm in a city, not a
Devin,
forest.
you see this bolt of red. Now that the sun is set, they are less cloaked, and they are more reckless with their speed. And you see this bolt of red shoot right by you, and sprint outside the gates, duck behind the guards so that they don't see them, and you can see him take a right.
I'm going to get the other two's attention and then motion towards where the figure's going. And then try to like run after it.
Okay.
Are we sprinting?
Are you guys following?
Half
Yep.
jogging.
Got it.
Well, I'm following, but at a pretty meandering pace.
Ka-thunk, ka-thunk, ka-thunk.
Yeah, I don't want to be that man, so I am going to be taking it fairly slow.
Okay. The guards stop you, of course. And they ask you what your business is leaving town at this late of night.
We have orders from Ezekiel that we were supposed to be looking for a group of men around here.
Ezekiel. Give me a persuasion check, Devin.
Oh
boy.
Matt, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
When would the hunts usually go out?
7.
The hunts?
Would that be like crack of dawn type
Yeah,
early
not dusk.
morning?
It
Okay,
wouldn't be dusk,
good to
it'd
know.
be dawn, yeah.
Sounds good.
Like, it wouldn't be uncommon for parties to come in at night, but it would be very uncommon for parties to go out at night. 7? You rolled a 7, Devin?
Yeah.
With your modifier? Oh no!
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay. Ezekiel doesn't speak to people like you. Now tell me.
Did you not hear his voice just now? Earlier
just now.
in the day?
Yeah, he was
Let
looking
Theron
for us.
through?
Who is this Theron? How do I
Me.
know you are Theron?
Pulls out my ID.
There ain't no IDs in this world, buddy. Give me that persuasion.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
See if you can prove to these guys that you are Theron.
Or is... I have a
Yeah,
17. I have a -1.
Oh,
But I have a
yes.
17.
Okay, they kind of look you up and down. They're all like, "Okay, you may be Theron, but how do I know Ezekiel sent you out here?" For all I know, he wanted you in there to talk to you, and then keep you as his prisoner. Now you're out here. How do I know you're not running away from Ezekiel?
Are you insulting Ezekiel? Do you believe he would just let his prisoners walk away from his throne?
He has been known not to move from his throne. Are you insulting my intelligence?
No? Only your faith?
And what about you? And he looks at you, Josh, up and down, because you are fairly armored.
Oh yeah, no, I understand.
Why are you dressed as if you're going into battle?
Well,
In fact, you guys aren't even orc. Why are
True.
you leaving through this gate?
Well. Oh boy. I would like to, Matthew,
Yes.
pull out the signet ring that I have,
Okay.
which associates me with my father,
Mm-hmm.
and say, in Orcish, that I am here under business from Ezekiel and of my father,
Okay.
because
Um.
Pendle has sent me here, and that is, this was the closest way out from where we were sent to originally, and so it would just be easier to go this way than to go around the other way.
Roll me that dank persuasion with advantage this time.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Matt.
Because you honestly, because you mentioned Ezekiel, they're still like, I don't believe you.
No, definitely. But
you get advantage because of your connections with your dad.
Definitely. I rolled a 21 though.
Okay, they lower their weapons and they look at you and they turn over to Theron and they go, I apologize, Theron. I guess your story checks out. Perhaps I should check my faith again. As for you, Junior, yes, you can all pass. But then they eye up Daraj, hearing of the stories from their orc friend, the guard who pinned him down. You're on a thin line. Don't do anything out of order.
And I would like to thank them in Orcish as well.
Oh shit, dude. Bro, getting those brownie points. They say you're welcome in Orcish. And in fact, as a gesture of gratitude, they both go back to their posts and let y'all do whatever the fuck you want.
All right.
Could I also? I would have also. Yeah,
Oh,
I was also
dope.
yeah.
Even okay,
I didn't want to interject, but also I felt like I needed to, but I didn't want.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah,
hearing the words of their language escape from your mouth, they feel a little bit worse about how they treated you.
I speak Orcish for a very bad reason, but that's fine.
They don't know.
At least
I
learned thank
hunted your kind, but it's fine. It's fine. It's great. Everything's great. It's fine.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof,
So,
indeed.
y'all all leave, and they eyeing you, Daraj, and it's not because they think you're sexy.
Oof. Complete 180 from his last character.
Hey, no, hey.
Okay.
Flashbacks to the dogs.
So,
I
said he won.
See how sexy my character was.
Give me that D100 real quick, guys.
I got a 90.
Oh, your character hot as fuck, then. Josh, how sexy your character?
I roll in roll 20.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
73. Oh, you Christian, an average looking guy. Josh, you're above average with that 75. 73. You're above average. Christian, you're like slightly above average by 6 points.
That's fine. Okay. I'm not the forest. I don't know how to look nice for them, okay?
Yeah, you're not dressed up. Your hair's messy, that's why.
I'm like Katniss Everdeen without Cinna, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Alright,
Where's my Cinna, bruh? Where you at, though?
I'll the official roll 20 roll for Devin's character, though.
I'm keeping his original role.
Ezekiel?
Thanks, I
Make me
appreciate
look
it.
good. Thanks.
Okay.
But so you saw him go that way. Daraj.
Sprint.
If I look around, can I see where they went?
Yeah, you see on the right side there's distinctly 3 huts that are fairly spaced apart. One of which has no lights. The other 2, they do have torches lit. The one that is not lit up is the farthest one.
How
I'm ahead towards it.
how dark are they?
The one that's not lit up.
Like the surrounding area.
The surrounding area is as dark as an area without torches would be with the moon.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Wow.
to sneak over there.
Huh?
I'm gonna try to sneak over there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You guys.
Should we roll sneak?
Nah. No one's looking
Oh.
at you right now, so y'all are just sneakily dancing, tiptoeing your way over there. So which one are you going towards?
The darker one.
Yeah, the darker one.
Question:
Yes.
did the guards we just talked to, did they have torches?
No, but the torches were mounted on the walls above them.
Okay. I want to go over to one of the torches, be like, pardon me, and then I pull out a torch and light it on the torch.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine. I thought you were gonna steal their torch. I was like, yeah.
No. Pardon me, I need
It's
to light
mine
this
now.
torch on
Thanks,
top
bye.
of it.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
Alright, so I've got a torch lit now.
Because of your torch, Josh, I will have you roll to see if you stealth or not. It's kind of hard to stealth with a torch in hand at night.
Oh, I already have disadvantage because of my armor. I wasn't stealthing.
Oh, okay.
Who's
Okay.
just-
Sweet. So you're just
I am
Hopping.
you're
I
treading.
am strolling.
Okay. So are you behind your party?
I
Keeping
mean,
up with us.
I'm behind them for now because I had to turn around, look at the torch,
I
realize.
mean, like,
I
are
should
you gonna
probably-
reveal their position by like walking up?
I'm not trying to.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So you're trailing behind.
He's-
Dope.
He's drawing attention away from us so that
Okay,
nobody notices. There.
So Christian and Devin,
Who would have known?
roll me a
Stealth.
stealth check and then a perception check. So stealth first.
At 24.
Okay, you're a bush from Fortnite.
Do I get a 5? Oh man,
I
I'll
got a
stop. I got an
10 for
18.
perception.
Okay, Christian, you're wearing a ghillie suit.
Do I get advantage for dark vision?
For what?
Or no? For perception, seeing in the
Oh,
darkness.
You're just able
No.
to see.
Yeah, you don't have disadvantage, is what it is.
Wait,
Heard got it. Dope.
do I know that Christian's character is going over to the dark hut?
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys moved together.
I got a 14
Alright.
in perception.
I'm gonna gesture for him to like move over to the dark hut, and I'll investigate one of the lighter ones, the ones that are lit up.
Okay. You look into the lighter ones, or one of the lighter ones, the closest one to you, and you realize it's just a hunting group has just returned with their catch of the day, and they're just dismantling it right then and there. It's nothing out of the ordinary. There's a
You
couple of
gross.
deer sprawled across. There's a wolf or two, etc., etc. Just stuff from the forest nearby.
You peek in and they're just like slicing it and starting to fucking.
Christian, you investigated the dark hut, right?
Yeah.
You notice 2 small figures standing in front of the doorway, and this hut has a wall built around it, and on the wall is a sign that says "Under Construction" in Orcish. So if you can't read Orcish, you can't read it. But I'm
We can.
assuming that you speak it, so you can read it.
Yep.
I'd like to approach one of the lit up houses. Huts.
So they see you. The orcs
Mhm.
see you, and they know you too because you've been on a couple of hunts with them.
Mhm.
So they go, "Hey, what's up, Dalton?"
I just come back from a hunt, I see.
Yeah, you want to share in the spoils?
Well, I didn't do anything for this one, so I think you should keep what you have. But how'd you do? Pretty well?
Oh man, you should have seen it. We walked in on a pack of wolves, and they bared their teeth at us. So you know what we did, and they kind of like pull on their cheeks, showing their fangs. They're all like, "We did the same thing." As you can see, we won. Nah, just a roar of laughter erupts from them.
I see. Well, I'll be on my way then. Maybe bring me along for the next one, eh?
Aye. With that, they go back to carving their catch.
All right, cool. What about the other lit up?
You want to go check that one out too?
Yeah.
What's up, Dalton?
Okay,
Oh,
same
man.
thing. Okay, cool.
Nah, this one they caught deer.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. They offered you the antlers.
Oh shit. Ooh.
Okay, anyways,
I kind of want to take him up on that one, but I think I'd.
just
I
grab
think
them
I
when you
won't.
come back.
All right. Well, now I've checked both of those. Good to know. Just wanted to keep up. I'm going to go to the darked tent.
Okay, so there is a wall set up beside it, and it's not a stone wall or anything. It's more like sticks, and then over the sticks there's a draping of cloth. And since you've lived in the town long enough, you know that builders would use these to block wind, or just harsh rains from blowing in on the sides and such. So it definitely looks like it's under construction. How close are you getting with your torch?
I'm not gonna burn the fucking.
Yeah, but how close are you to the wall with your torch?
I want to be fairly close. Like, I want to actually be like kind of looking at the wall fairly close, maybe even like touching it, looking around,
And like,
trying to see if there's like a way past the wall.
okay, and let's go back in time for a little bit because your party is in front of you.
No, definitely, and I was hoping for.
So Devin and Christian. Devin, you notice two figures in the dark. Or I mean, Christian, you notice two figures in the dark sitting in front of the tent, or in front of the wall, and they fit the description that you were told. Dalton has now reached you. And Deathnam, well, that's the wrong name, and Devin is also with you. So if you wish to tell them what you see. You are far enough away that they don't notice you as well.
Okay, no. There are two figures there. They seem to be the ones that we're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What where are they relative to us?
They're standing
Josh,
guard.
do you have dark vision?
Yes,
17 minutes to walk.
Yeah, you guys.
I do have dark vision.
You all can see them where they are standing.
Okay.
You just can't get a perfect like image of what they look like.
So right over there, right? Yeah, this torch is definitely not for actual sight. It's definitely just because whatever reason I chose. I can't justify it yet.
Looking not suspicious, walking around at night,
Yeah, basically. I mean,
peering
either
into
way.
huts.
Is there like, so is this hut basically just a wall, or is there an actual hut, or is there like?
So the wall is high, right? And it is made out of like cloth, so it is swaying in the wind. But you, Josh, just from being in the town, you know that this hut is essentially built the same exact way as the rest of the lodges that you've already checked out.
Okay. So there would be like an entrance somewhere.
Yeah, and these two shapes, these two figures are standing at the entrance of the fence. And just through your knowledge of being in the town for so long, you do know that the entrance of the lodge is also facing that direction.
Okay. Well, I think if you guys don't have any objections, I guess, I would like to approach the entryway.
I'm going to stay hidden, but I'm going to approach the There's only one exit, right?
It's only the entryway.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay by there.
So Josh, you chose to approach them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you get closer, the two figures look up at you and they notice the light, and they kind of screech and they quickly dash into the building.
What? Can I call out in Orcish and be like, "Hello"?
Yeah. You do that, and small figures don't respond, but you do hear the grunt of an orc, and he pokes his head out and says, "Hello."
Sorry to disturb you. I was wondering about the two smaller ones that I saw dart in when I
Smaller
approached.
ones.
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say that when I clearly saw them dart inside your tent,
You
but
didn't see anything.
could I make an insight check? Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. For
is
sure.
this guy just trying to lie to me? Is
This
that?
guy is definitely just trying.
Well, yeah, I assume based like my insight check is really to tell if he's actually stupid, because I
Yeah.
believe that he's just trying to lie, but that's fine. Insight. That's a 21.
This guy's lying through his teeth.
Okay. Well, considering that I know you're lying, I would like this to not become a matter of the guard. Considering that it would just make both of our lives difficult. But I would like to investigate your boat here. Considering that I know that they are here, and I have some questions for them.
He gulps and shows you in through the door.
All right. Is this torch going to be a fire hazard?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely is.
All right. Cool. Then I think this is the time to put it out.
Okay. So, do you
Do you have any lantern or anything to light this up?
No. I could see perfectly in the dark, and judging by your ears, you can too.
You got me there.
And he smiles. You see a smile creep across his face.
All right. Well, then I will enter. Yeah.
Okay. So you enter this house. Let me go ahead and swap it to this. Okay. So.
Oh, this is fairly big. Okay.
Let's close.
Bigger than I expect.
So this right here, this is the entryway. Oh my god, that is not on my cursor at all. That is like to the right of my cursor. So that is the entryway. What the fuck, it's so off. And this is to scale. Yes. So as you know, Josh, you do see a staircase on the right that leads upstairs. This is furnished. It's kind of like a studio, so you got like the kitchen and stuff over here, and you got the loft, the bed over here. And from first glance, you don't see anything that is off about this place. You just see nothing there, actually. You don't notice any short people running around.
Is that staircase going up or down?
Up. Which now I realize I think I drew it backwards. But
I mean, I think it's a stair symbol. It doesn't.
No,
I just need to know
back.
for.
It goes up. It goes up.
Okay. So, where would they have gone? Might I ask?
I don't know.
Can that be another insight check?
Yeah,
Okay. I would like to do so.
do so. While this is going on, what are you two doing?
Hiding outside.
Yeah.
I would have. I'm sorry, I had to leave. I would have probably tried to go in with him, but I feel like we're far past that now.
Yeah, you're still outside, stealth.
Well, I'm chilling outside.
Okay. You two do see that the nearby encampments have gone dark, and it seems like the orcs have finished doing what they're doing, and they've packed up for the day and left. And you notice that the guards outside of the town have gone back into the town.
So wait, there's nobody watching the gates?
Yeah, no one's outside directly watching the gates. There are booths on the inside, and that's where you could probably make the notion that, like, yeah, they're probably just chilling in those booths right now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just waiting for my friend to either scream for assistance or just walk out alive.
Okay, Josh. You're in the
So
building alone.
my insight was a 4 with a natural 1 as its base.
Yeah, dope. So you believe that he just does he
He
has
just does
these friends, but maybe they're playing hide
Maybe
and
he-
seek.
Yeah, maybe he didn't see him when they came in.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Because these guys are short, you know.
Wait, so what is this thing?
It's like a kitchen area. It's just a singular wood stove,
And
that's
then this
where
is
his
the bed?
Yep.
This is just Matt's apartment.
Yeah.
Basically, it's to scale.
Yeah, it's to scale. No,
Oof.
it's not to scale. Wait. Yeah, I think it's only like 30 feet across for my apartment. This apartment's way bigger than mine. This apartment's way nicer than mine.
Okay.
It's got like some stairs.
Well, I hope you don't mind, but I think I might have to take a peek upstairs.
Yes. I do not mind. I prefer that you take a peek up the stairs. And with that, he leads you up the staircase.
Obviously, Theron is watching.
Oh, you can't
The
see
doorway.
into the building.
No. He's watching the doorway of the building
Oh, yeah.
very closely.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Great, you're dead now. GG.
So I'm gonna just put the shield on my arm. Just no weapon. Just have shield in one arm. That's just to be
One
safe.
object is always a weapon. You're strong.
So,
But yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs,
The
yeah.
lower box is the upstairs.
Yep.
So, you're now upstairs, and you definitely see the kobolds.
Okay.
They're in full view.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't expect for it to go down this way.
Yeah.
So there are 4 of them,
Oh, 4 kobolds. Okay. Yep.
and they are at the top of the staircase,
Uh-huh.
with one over here. You also see a tied up prince.
Uh-huh.
Let me go ahead and see if I can find like just a random human.
Just for the orc.
Okay, for now we're just gonna have the tied up prince be you.
Oh, okay.
So this represents the tied up prince.
Is there no one watching the doorway now?
This is you. And the orc is directly on your ass.
Oh, of
yeah,
course. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
nobody's watching the doorway, right?
Yeah, no one's watching the doorway.
So while he creeps
wanna be
upstairs, like
mischievous?
the orc, I want to like climb in and investigate the bottom floor.
Same.
You guys investigate the bottom floor and you see nothing. It's just your typical.
And there's only one other place they could be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm
before
gonna.
that happens, because it would
Yeah, yeah,
take
yeah,
you
yeah.
time to get there, I'm gonna say it takes you a full, like, 10 seconds to reach the bottom, another 10 seconds to do your investigating.
Turn orders.
So, Josh, that
Yeah.
translates to roughly what?
Well, if you're
3
taking
rounds?
20 seconds,
3
around
rounds?
20 seconds would be a little bit over 3 rounds, yeah.
Okay, so Josh, roll me initiative.
Oof, rest in peace, Guardstone.
Oh yeah, dude, it's great.
When you told me, Josh, that you were just walking straight up, I
Yeah,
bit
dude.
my tongue so hard. I was all like, okay.
Well,
Well, to be fair, in the time that it like he's starting to fight, like if he started like shouting or something, I
You're
probably would have
assuming-
dashed up the stairs.
You're assuming that this isn't an ambush, so that they would still definitely have one full round on him before he could do anything.
Yeah, I'm just saying that like if he like did shout or something, I
Okay,
would
so
be
you
dashing
wouldn't.
up.
Okay. So Josh, you only get to go 2 rounds. with
okay,
these
cool.
niggas. Now, give me a second, because I gotta roll.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I understand.
And the campaign's up. Ezekiel.
Oh, dude, turn order, nice.
Oh shit. Down.
Let's see, how do I fucking... Do I remember
So you can
how to
right-click
do
a token and choose Add Turn.
Oh no.
this? Where's the odd turn? Let's see. Go.
I'm so glad I ate food. I'm so grumpy.
Oh, or Control U to quickly add groups. So can you, like, drag everyone and then Control U?
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
For sure. What layer am I on? It's this, I need to send the background. Okay, Control U. There we go.
Right.
17. Right, let's see here. What is
I rolled a good
again,
initiative,
Josh?
guys. It's their decks.
Okay. Yikes. Oh, nice.
Hey, some of them went behind me. Oh.
Okay, time for big orc boy. Oh shit!
Natural 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm not exactly the worst. Do you want to do highest from lowest? There it is. Yeah. Hey. That's not too bad.
And you got your shield out.
Okay,
I did
Josh.
get my shield out.
Your AC's up by 2.
So, as you know
Good
about
luck.
kobolds, these all have pack tactics.
Pack tactics. Yep. Oh, I know.
So the first kobold swings down his spear.
Oh, yeah, they're using spears. Oh, good.
Or, I mean his dagger, my bad. I looked at the picture before I looked at the thing. So let's see.
With advantage.
Does a 19 hit?
Oh, it does, yeah.
You take... Oh shit, that's actually pretty good. 3 damage.
Nice, okay.
And so he brings down his dagger and slashes you across the face,
Ow.
grazing your cheek for 3 damage. Okay, so the next one is up.
Mm-hmm. With advantage.
With advantage, of course. Hold up. I feel like I should change the scene for OBS so that they could see what's happening.
No, that's fine.
Oh man, dude, this is so bad. Hold up, give me a second. Remove, add. Add window capture. Oh, yikes. You know what? I'll do this next time. Okay, sweet. So the next one is up. Does a... Yikes, bro. Does a 17 hit.
No, it does not.
Okay, dope.
With
Okay,
the
does-
newly equipped shield.
Oh shit, it is now your turn. You don't have your weapon drawn.
I do not.
Okay.
And I do not need it.
Oh shit.
Because I'm going to I'm going to spend my action to disengage. And I'm gonna come down the stairs.
So how does disengage work if there's an orc directly behind you? Would
Well,
you be able to just...
Is he blocking the stairs, basically?
Yes.
Okay. Because the thing is, right, is usually spaces can't be contested. It's like I would have to push him out of the way, really. Which is a shove attack. But basically, disengage would make it so I wouldn't be able to take, like, nobody would be able to hit me with attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
But he is
that part.
blocking
He
my
is blocking
path
the
of
stairs,
travel.
yeah.
So, it's hard to say I can do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and see. Try to shove him out of the way before you move.
Well, then I would have all the attacks of opportunity. So
you can't
if
even
that
shove.
is
Oh wait, because the disengage.
Shove
stops
is an
the AoE.
attack.
Yeah.
so in that case, if that is the way we're doing this, given the circumstance, I think that I'm going to take the dodge action instead.
Okay.
But I'm going to use my bonus action to pull out my Warhammer, I guess.
Okay. What does dodge
So,
do?
you focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of your next turn. Any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker.
Okay, dope. So that just makes it so that they roll without advantage or disadvantage. Because
Yeah.
they're all rolling
Yes.
with advantage. Okay, sweet.
Yes.
So, the next kobold's up. You're kind of far
Also,
away.
help.
Oh yeah, so you guys hear him scream help. You can start making your way up here.
Sprints.
Sprints. Okay, we'll bring
Eventually.
Yeah. We'll go through this entire turn order first, and then we'll bring in your guys. So this kobold right here, he runs even closer.
Yep.
And can he attack you? That's diagonal, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah,
attack.
diagonals still count as the same
16.
distance. Misses.
Misses. Okay. So the next kobold is up.
I'm basically like huddling in place using my shield as like a
For
helmet.
sure.
Like, pretty good.
19.
Oh, that does hit.
Ooh, 3 damage.
Ow.
Oh
Ow. Stop.
boy, it's time for big boy.
Yeah.
So
But he doesn't have pack tactics.
he does not.
So he
he's
has
rolling
disadvantage.
with disadvantage, and he has
Oof.
his great axe out. Let's see this, Josh. Come on, baby.
You can't kill me. I'm basically a god.
I am your god. Yikes. This is not going down the way I thought it would go down. Nice.
Oh, so he hit?
No.
Oh, good.
Hold up. So, he brings his sword up, or he brings his axe up, and he swings it down. And as it comes down, it completely misses you. It actually hits the floor beneath you, and it's stuck a little bit. So he's trying to pull it back up, and he finally gets it up, and he looks quite embarrassed.
Oof. Feels bad for that man. Okay.
Was that a nat 1?
Yes. It was
Nice.
100% in that one. And I contemplated him losing his weapon, but then I wasn't sure if that's how it worked in D&D, or if I was thinking of Numenera instead.
You can have critical fails if you
Oh,
you could have critical
yeah.
fumbles if you wanted to
Oh
have them.
boy!
It's basically a DM a session. Like most of them
Joshua.
don't like to do it all the time, but
His axe comes crashing down and gets stuck in the floorboards.
yeah.
And you see this. And hell yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 99 on the percentile die for that
Oof.
one.
I was thinking more like a slash attack, and instead of hitting Josh, it would like
Lob the head off of a kobold.
He's using a great axe, so it's not stabbing
Swinging downwards,
anybody. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, it has been one round. I'm bringing you guys in now, but it will not be your turn until the end of this turn order. Just
like
because-
bottom of the turn order.
Yeah. Control you. So go ahead and add in whatever you guys get. Okay. Next up, Josh. Still rolling with disadvantage, right? Because it hasn't been your turn yet.
Yeah, it hasn't been my turn yet, but that guy would still have advantage, so it'd just be a flat.
Yeah. So 14.
Misses.
Okay. The next one's up. Oh, that's a D12, not a D20. Not 20. Fuck me.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah.
How do you roll crit again?
You roll double the amount of dice.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Technically, it's add an additional of the same die.
Yeah.
So, like, if it's a d6, you add another d6, because great swords roll 2d6. You don't actually
What the
crit with
fuck?
4d6.
Are you shitting me?
4 damage?
Yeah!
Nice!
What the hell? You've
Okay,
only
so-
taken ones. It is your turn now, by the way.
Ow! I think I would, So I don't know how much they want to fucking kill me right now. But I would like to. And I don't know if this is possible, Matt.
Mhm.
Because I am very damaged.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Would trying to persuade them be my action?
So persuading a kobold is quite hard. Because although they have low... Give me a second. Let me ponder this. So although kobolds have a low wisdom modifier, it is
Mhm.
super low, which to me states that they're kind of fucking stupid, which means persuading them might not even be possible. But you can definitely
Mhm.
try persuading the orc.
Yeah.
And yes, it would be your action.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. But to Devin and Christian, which one of you is on the staircase first? Because the staircase is fairly narrow.
Me.
Okay. Sweet.
So I see them like behind the orc though.
Yeah. Yeah, you see them now. They've just rounded the corner.
Oh. Well, shit. Fuck persuasion. I'm gonna use all my points of lay on hands on myself as my action
What does that
to
do?
regain, to heal myself.
Okay.
So I can heal myself for 5 HP, which I shall do as my action.
Okay.
And then I don't have anything else as my bonus action. So good luck, guys.
Okay. The kobolds are rolling with advantage again.
Yep.
Does an 18 hit?
It does. This is the one that's going to kill me because he's not going to roll a 1.
6 damage.
Ooh, boy. That was close.
Okay. Oh, shit, I'm like shaking right now. Does a 19? Yeah, 19 hits.
Oh, yeah, it does. Well,
3 damage.
okay, so that puts me over.
Okay.
So I am now on the ground, unconscious.
Unconscious. Are they able to step on your body?
Yeah, so you can technically contest spaces with unconscious people more so that you can. It's like if you're conscious and an enemy, then it's hard to do so.
Yeah.
But they could basically step over my corpse if they wanted
Okay,
to.
dope. Then that is. Let's see here. No, okay. So now it's the orc's turn. Now that he's down, he's gonna turn around and face you, Devin.
Devin, did you not roll initiative?
Oh, he did not. Yeah, Devin. Roll.
Yeah, let me just do that real quick. I got an 11.
Good, dope. I'm still gonna have you two go last, just because it would make no sense if you got an 11. So we'd have to go to the top of the turn.
That's
order. Okay, so. Oh, wait a second. I forgot he lost his weapon. So he's gonna be spending this turn with a strength check to see if he can pull his weapon out of the ground.
Rad.
And he pulls his weapon out of the ground.
Oh no!
It is now your turn, Devin,
Mine.
and he is facing you.
So I'm going to bring my character over to here.
You are in a stairwell. You cannot move your character over to there.
So is the orc
He is
like?
on the very last step of the staircase, per se. So essentially, Josh had walked up to the top of the staircase. The orc is on that stair behind him.
Well, I mean, that makes it easy for me because then it's only
One-on-one.
one person at a time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take out my rapier and I'm going to do a swift jab at his chest.
Okay, let's see if you hit.
15.
That hits.
And then for damage, 5.
Okay. Christian, it is your turn.
I would be at a disadvantage for shooting.
Yes, because you have to shoot past Daraj.
I would. Would ready my short swords then.
Okay. Is that all
And
you
then
do?
that's all. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So back
Can't-
to the top of the turn order. This kobold steps over your body, Josh. So I'm gonna just throw you over here. This next kobold just stays where he is.
A fallen chess
It
piece.
is now Daraj's turn.
I'm going to do another swift jab into
Okay.
his.
Roll to see if you hit.
19
Yes, that hits.
for 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. So as you lunge your short sword, right? Is that rapier? As you lunge your rapier,
Rapier.
it grazes him and kind of slices between his arm and his rib. Okay, next up is this kobold. And this one's also just kind of chilling now. Josh.
Yep.
It's your turn. Let's see.
Let's see how well my death saves go. Yeah.
See them death saves. I'm like,
Okay.
shaking.
I'll let you know privately.
Yes.
Actually, I think I can just give you. You know that share link I gave you earlier? I think you could
Yes.
use that, but I'm going to send you a new one.
Oh, for D&D Beyond.
Yeah, because I can track it on here fairly easily.
Yeah. When you told me you were just gonna go straight in, Josh, I had to like hide my face. I'm so happy the camera wasn't on, because
Yeah.
I would have fucking just straight up given it away.
No, I mean it's fucking obvious, but I'm not like, hey, let me murder you.
Let's do this. Okay. This is now the next kobold's turn, and this one gets an idea. He starts moving towards the kid. Nah.
I was
Just
like,
kidding.
oh boy.
They don't know what the kid's about. They're listening to the orc. See, he's in trouble. Okay. Next up is you, Theron. What are you doing?
Chilling.
Really?
Well, I'm extremely ready for combat, but this man is in the way.
Bro, I
Not-
would like Spartan kick him up the stairs if I could, but I don't think I could.
We'd fall backwards, we'd tumble down, impale ourselves on our swords. End of the campaign! That'd be our luck.
Natural one for both of us. Oof.
I don't have any way to get up the stairs otherwise. And I'm not gonna risk shooting Devin in the back with an arrow. Nope.
Okay.
I feel like Darren is intelligent
Joshua?
in that sense.
Because you're knocked out, I'm just gonna go ahead and reference our divinity run yesterday. That's all I'm gonna say. So it is now your turn, Mr. Orc. Yikes!
Dude, it's fine.
Does
You're
a 20
doing great.
hit?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh wait, a 21.
Yeah. Oh no.
10 damage.
Okay, I'm down.
What is the
God,
roof
guys.
made of?
The roof?
Yeah, it's a building under construction. Is the roof a tarp?
It's not under construction. The tarp just said it was under construction.
Oh, it's a lie. Great. Alright.
If we all die on our very first encounter, I
Oh
swear
no,
to
I
fuck.
expect this. What do you mean? Why you have to be mad? It's only him.
This makes
you're right.
things so interesting if you guys actually die here. So you are now down for the count. Delton goes back up to the turn order, and this one will now contest, or this one will be chilling where it is. Next kobold will be chilling where it is. Diraj, make your death save. You're saving.
How did those work again?
You roll a
Roll
d20.
Yeah, and
if
if it's
10, 10 or above, right?
yeah, it's 10 or above, it's a success.
I got a 10.
Okay, that's one success. Skip the turn. Josh, it's your turn.
Alrighty. That was pretty nice.
Theron, your turn.
What do you do?
You can shoot your arrow now. But you'd have to pull out your bow. which I believe is a bonus action to equip a new weapon.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Bonus action to swap weapons out.
Holy fuck. I thought this would go down differently.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at him.
Okay, you shoot an arrow at the orc. Roll to see if you hit.
Is that... I don't know what I'm adding for my attack. Is it my dex?
How do you not know this?
I don't know.
Check
I have an
your-
18.
Check your character page. Your longbow, attack +5.
Oh shoot! I forgot.
So a
to add
23?
for damage.
Yes.
Okay. And then... that.
What?
Where's the damage?
Just
That rolls the attack roll.
I have to roll.
Click the name of the weapon to roll the damage. Oh wait. Oh, you don't have it as the actual weapon. Never mind.
Yeah,
Feels
an
bad.
8.
It's just 1d8 +3.
Oh, okay. Heard.
Yeah.
It's this one. Got an 8. So I got +3. That's 11.
The orc is... The orc is dead, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a pretty solid shot.
It
Max
goes-
damage on a bow. Yeah.
It goes back up. This guy moves directly to you. Holy shit, I'm gonna move you out of the way. And he attacks you. He does not get advantage because he is no longer close to his friends. Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Ooh, 6 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So this guy moves up next. I'm gonna move this orc out of the way. -6. Okay, Diraj. Second save throw. Let's see this.
13.
Oh, that's a success. This guy moves in here. Josh. Third saving throw for you.
Oh boy. Sounds good.
And thus my beautiful town of Asmarine has been brought down to ruins. Okay. It is now your turn, Christian. Is there a penalty for shooting the bow this close, Josh?
Disadvantage if they're within 5 feet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. I'm going to disengage
Okay.
down the steps, yelling behind me, "Yes, I killed your stupid orc friend.
Okay.
Oh.
How far do you
What are you going to do about it?"
Uh,
I have 35 speed, so if I can leave the tent, I will attempt to do that.
You can. You could make it out to about here.
Underneath.
Yeah, about here.
Okay, so outside, under the moon. Dope.
That's not noon.
And
It's nighttime.
yeah, that's
He
With
said
a moon.
moon.
Yeah.
I heard noon. So like, okay, right.
Yeah, I heard noon too.
So you said you had 35 movement speed, right?
yeah. Yep.
Okay, this guy chases you too and gets to the space right before you. This next guy does the same thing. Except he will move over here. Diraj, saving throw.
18.
Okay, you are successfully back up. I believe you come back up with what, 1 HP?
If he rolls 3 success, he is stabilized, does not come back.
Okay, so he's at 0.
He's at 0, but he is no longer dying, so he doesn't have to roll saving throws anymore. If you roll a natural 20, that's when you come back to 1.
Okay, sweet. This guy is gonna chase down the stairs, and I believe he only gets to about right here. Dalton, 3rd saving throw. Please, for the love of God. I don't want to ruin Asmarine already.
Yo, Ezekiel, where's the healing at, bud?
No kidding.
Well, Matt,
Yeah. Describe what happened, Josh.
what do you mean? There's nothing to describe. They don't see me.
Oh, you're right. The only person
Nothing
close to
happened.
you.
Was unconscious.
Okay.
I think he's dead.
And then this one we'll get down here.
I think
Can I
he's
just
dead, too.
talk about like where you guys fucked up?
Oh, I know exactly where I fucked up. That's fine.
I mean, even still, they could have fucking. What's his
I
name?
was
Devin could
worried.
still be alive. If Christian backed off and then Devin, you would have disengaged and ran out too, they would have had to funnel down the staircase.
Yeah, he was in the way. I thought I could handle a 1v1. I could not.
Anyways, back to the top. Christian. This kobold's attacking you. He does not hit. This next kobold walks up. Oh, wait a second.
Wait,
It's
they
within
just ran
5
out
feet.
after me,
Yes.
and then they get another turn before me?
What do you mean?
Like, I had a turn, and then their turn wasn't running after me? They just ran freely?
Oh shit, okay. Then roll back. My bad. That was me not paying attention. Then once this guy reaches you, he gets to attack you.
Okay.
19.
Yeah.
3 damage.
Alright.
Okay. And then the rest move where they are. You get to do whatever you want to do from there. Sorry, my bad.
You're chilling.
Could dash and try to get back to town. Oh, I'm metagaming, sorry.
I have to disengage first, which is an action, and I can't. You have to spend an action to dash, don't you?
Yep.
Yep.
Could risk it.
Hopefully risque. How far away is the guard's hut? Doors. Weird place that they're hiding in,
Pretty,
Also-
but not actually hiding.
pretty damn far. Especially because where is that ruler? Is that a thing I can grab here? Am I blind? Is there no ruler? How do I use the ruler? That's what I'm trying to find. Okay,
It's
there
the
we go.
4th, 3rd, yeah.
So, seeing as this building is 60 feet,
Mhm.
and there were 2 others that way, you can assume that the spacing is correct, and the next building starts just to the right of this. And so it's probably around 60 plus 25, 85, 85 again. That's 170. And then plus another 60 at the end of that, so 210 feet away.
You could go to the hunters' houses.
What is? I'm going to disengage towards the hunter's houses,
Mm-hmm.
screaming. I don't want to scream because there's people in my house, but screaming, "Help! Kobolds have brought down Dalton Jr. and have captured the prince of
You didn't know. You don't know
Lord
if the
Pendle.
prince is up there. You didn't see it.
Oh,
Oof.
well. They brought down
Bringing down
Dalton
Dalton
Jr.
Jr. is still a pretty big thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. How far did you run though?
35 feet.
35 feet.
Yep.
So you move 5 feet out that way, and then 30 feet
30.
out that way.
Yep. Screaming.
Yeah. Hold up. How far does sound travel, Josh? Was it 60 feet?
Well, hard to say. You'd have to make your description because like spells like thunder wave.
Oh yeah, of
make
course.
big
I'm just
booms
talking
that are
about
like
this is
300 feet.
This is just a normal scream, though.
It might be a perception check worthy type thing, but it also is the middle of the night where there's not a lot of sounds going on.
Yeah. Okay. That's all you do, Christian, is just scream.
And I will use my... what is it called? Sub-action to take out my short swords.
What the fuck? I only moved you 25. Hold up. I think you're 35, right? So
Yep.
you're right here. So that's 1. So that's 5 feet. Then pop. Okay, you should be on that square. Okay. So you're
Yeah,
ready to go
I'm never
first?
returning home to you, Dad. I'm sorry. Already
Christian, I did miscalculate the movement of 1 kobold, so go ahead and give back the last health that you lost.
Okay.
This one technically should be 10 feet behind you. Okay.
Am I outrunning them then?
Oh, yeah. You have a movement speed of 35, they have a movement of 30.
Yep.
And this one runs this way. Raj, make your wait, no, you're stable. Does he do anything when he's stable, Josh?
So actually technically he's supposed to roll, I think it's a 1d4, and he would become conscious after 1d4 plus 1 hours.
I got a 2, so 3 hours.
So you'd go back to 1 HP in 3 hours.
Okay.
That doesn't help me.
I know, but that's the last thing you could do to hope that things go.
I couldn't keep rolling and hopefully get a 20.
Okay, it's your turn.
No, because then you would also be able to hopefully roll below 10 and die. So
You do have a point.
Christian, it's your turn.
My character would keep running towards... Because the hunter's tents... Am I near those yet?
Yeah, they're like right next by, but remember
Okay.
they already closed up for the night.
Yeah. So, but that's... I'm still heading in the direction of the guard place, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to continue heading towards there.
You can dash now. You're far enough away to dash.
Okay. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Speaking loudly to himself, Ezekiel, if there ever was a time to save your heroes, it'd be now. Divine intervention. Praying on it. Is dashing doubling my movement speed?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so it was 70 feet.
you do make the 70 feet, and the guards can hear you from over the wall now, and so you start to hear soft clinking of armor.
Yeah, but they're orc guards. They're probably just gonna kill me.
Now that you are so far away, though, the kobolds have lost interest.
Oh, dude, you leashed him. How could you?
Fuck.
Fuck!
And they disperse into the forest.
Oh, I'm immediately dashing back after waving down the guards.
You only hear footsteps. You don't know if
Oh,
the
fuck.
guards are in sight yet.
Fuck.
You can hear the loud metal like clanging and shit like that, but they would also dash away. So yeah. So I guess this one runs away first. And he is completely off screen. I believe so. Let's see. Yeah, no, he's right there. And then his buddy goes.
How far away are they from me?
Huh?
How far away are they from me?
Let's do some basic geometry right here, okay? So you got what, 60 feet down this way? Right? So you got 60 feet this way, and then you got 70 feet that way. So 60 squared
120 feet.
plus 70 squared. Square root of 8,500.
Too far. It's too far and it's too dark for me to
They
do
are
what I want.
92 feet away from you.
Well, that's not too far, but are they? They're running directly into the forest, right? They're not by any light or anything.
Dude, it's nighttime. Yeah, they're in the forest. No light
Alright.
at all.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you do? So the kobolds are gone now. Do you return back to the hut and see if the kid's there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you reach the hut, and
Weapons drawn.
The kid is hurled in the corner, and there's no one else in sight.
There's nobody?
Yeah, it's just the kid alone. I mean, the bodies are still there, but
Are both my friends dead? Or are they
check
gone?
them. Why don't you check them? Give me some medicine checks.
Alright, heard. Fucking
First person you check is
Natural what?
Daraj.
22.
Okay, you know Daraj is stable.
15.
Dalton's a gone motherfucker.
Dad is gonna be so upset.
No, he's not. He's still typing in chat.
Okay, what do you do with the kid? He looks up at you and he's shaking in fear as to what he just witnessed.
Is he bound at all?
Yes, hands are tied.
Going to go unbind
Hands
him.
are tied. While you do that, he starts swinging at you wildly, and he's screaming about a man with pointy ears.
The man with pointy ears.
Yes, he's screaming, "Help me, help me." The man with pointy ears is coming. The man with pointy ears is coming.
He kind of takes a step back as the kid swings at him, already kind of feeling his wounds. I am not the man who hurt you. I'm the man sent here by Lord Pendle to rescue you.
The kid looks at you. You are full elf, right?
Yes.
Oh, he starts freaking out even more as he looks you up and down. And he starts shaking his head. You are the man who hurt me. You are the one who hurt me.
I'm gonna put my weapons away. Listen, Ezekiel himself chose me and those two, and he motions towards the dead person and the unconscious person on the ground, to come get you for your father. You're not in your right mind. Let me take you to the cathedral.
He looks at you and points to your ears again and screams, "You are the man who took me away. I don't want to go with you. I'd much rather go with..." And then he gestures to the freaking man who is almost dying on the ground. Fucking... what's your name? Gerald? Daryl?
Garage.
Gerard, right?
Can I roll to,
Gerard.
like, resuscitate?
Garage.
Is that a thing I can do?
I don't think so. Do you have any healing spells?
No.
Do you have anything
Come on.
that can heal?
No?
Then no.
Okay. Can I... Is it a very small child?
Yes. He is 13.
I am going to pick him up, throw him over my shoulder, and carry him? I'm going to make it extremely difficult, though.
Give me a strength check.
I got a 1 in that. That's a 17.
Okay, you can pick him up, but carrying him is quite difficult, and by this time the guards have come.
Okay. Are they the same guards from earlier?
Different ones.
Yo, I'm fucking dead.
You are not. These are orcs. They aren't savages.
Yeah, but like... Alright, let's just see where it goes.
What happened here?
This orc and 4 kobolds had this young man captured. We were sent here by Lord Pendle and Ezekiel himself to investigate this missing child.
An orc wouldn't kidnap Pendle's son. That would drive this city to war. Do you think
I
we
agree.
are dumb?
I don't think you are dumb. But I think... And I'd kind of switch to orcish.
Yeah.
I think that those of an orc clan would want the truth.
And while
And so we should go ask Ezekiel himself.
While this is going down, the kid... Give me a strength check, or a grapple check. I believe that's just strength.
12.
This kid like kicks out of your restraints, like your hold, and he rushes to the orc guard and hides behind him, and points at you and says that you're the monster that took him.
Nice.
Right.
You're the murderer.
Fantastic.
And you killed an orc.
And Dalton Jr. How could you?
And one of their own. What a
Why
shocker.
don't you just
And-
try explaining what happened? Why there's so many dead bodies on the ground?
Look. Did you hear the voice earlier?
Yes, and
Ezekiel
I recognize
speaking.
It is your voice. You are Theron, yes. Our guard buddies told us about you. Or told us about you. Why does this kid think you're the one who took him, though?
I don't know. I think he may think that I'm the same elf. But I'm not that elf. I was sent here to save him. When I got here, he was clearly distressed. Kobolds took off. I barely escaped here with my life. And they... And he looks over at the people on the ground. Only one of them is alive, and barely. He needs assistance. The other... Dalton's father should be made aware of what happened.
Carry your comrades back. I'll have one of my men help you. I'm taking the child back to his father. We need to assemble the council members at once.
Kind of nods and picks up the not super one.
Okay, so you're carrying Daraj?
Yep.
Okay, one of the orc dudes throws Dalton over his shoulder,
Bam.
and you guys all rush back. Atop of each guard's tower is a horn, and this horn has never been blown before. The orc guard calls the chieftain, and the chieftain places his lips around the horn and blows, and the sound can be heard echoing throughout the halls. This horn signifies a council meeting, where, and I quote, "You three are brought into the cathedral. Dalton is now being carried by Klein." Dalton,
What up?
you are going to be playing the role of your dad for a little bit.
Oh no.
So your dad has just heard news, and this time King Pendle is allowing him to come along to go into the cathedral to see his son's body.
Oh fuck yeah, I better see my fucking son's body.
Okay.
That's my son!
So, with all 6 council members assembled, Prince Stefan returned to his father.
Oh my god.
Dalton's body is now laying in the very center of the room, on the floor. All 6 council members have witnessed your bravery. Devin, Daraj has been resuscitated at a local hospital, so he is able to walk, but he is still fairly injured.
Tim.
What's his doctor's name?
Huh? What's his doctor's name?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with Tarlock. Times 2.
Oh,
Second
shit.
Tarlock. Dr. Tarlock. Psych, his doctor's name is Bjorg. Set in stone.
Of course. Yes.
Yes, Bjorg is in here. Okay. So, Dalton Sr., what is your reaction to seeing your son sprawled on the floor, dead?
It's... You know, it's never easy
Mm-hmm.
seeing anyone you know and have, ever known or loved be dead. But it hurts a little bit more when it's your own son who you've raised from birth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's been through not much, considering that there's not a lot of war to be fought,
Mm-hmm.
but it's he might have a strong will, but he is not okay right now.
Okay.
He is definitely probably silently sobbing at the sight of this currently.
So Dalton Sr. has been caught up with the story, and Theobel, King Theobel, has been pressuring Gorka. Essentially, they're going back and forth, and Theobel is just blaming Gorka for not being a good ruler to his people and having his people lead such a rotten path. But while this is all going down, for some reason Prince Stefan keeps on screaming and crying at the sight of Theobel. He's screaming, and Klein has to take him away. As this goes down, all of the council members start blaming Gorka, and Gorka gets on the offensive, stating that his people wouldn't do something like this and that he's being used as a scapegoat, and this is being pinned on him even though it is not his fault. And as this happens, a light shines through the window, and it is about midnight right now, and this light is extremely dim. And instead of reaching the set of armor that it usually casts upon Dalton Jr., it hits your body.
You're Ezekiel now. GG.
Ezekiel is now speaking through you.
Oh, that's fucked.
So you sit up and you turn to your father. Ezekiel looks and says, "My son, do not worry.
But I'm your son. Oh, wait, what? You're my what?
For the ones who have dealt this fatal blow to your son will be dealt with." He turns to Gorka. "It was your men who did this, but not at your command, but at someone else's." He turns to Bolador. "Your weapons have spilt the blood of many today." He turns to Doveport. "You shall spread the tale of Dalton Jr. and let him live on through the words that you speak." He turns to the Gnome King Gravelwood. "And you. You shall take care of the Steras family while they're going through this hard time." And with that, he leaves your body. Oddly enough, the color seems to return to your body, and you are no longer a ghostly, palish like ghoul. And all 6 kings are looking down at you like, "What the fuck?" And your eyes open. Dalton Jr., you are alive again.
Oh,
Yes! When in doubt, run away. He was like, I signed up for too much adventure. Take me back home.
no, I'm sitting up, but I think I
There is
want
a
to lay
loud
down again.
rattle as you look towards Ezekiel's throne, and his armor crumbles.
Oh, fuck.
And with that, we end our first session